I've talked about quarter-sawn timber before, but I thought I'd take a moment to explain the term. Woodworkers describe planks as one of three cuts: quarter-sawn, flat-sawn, or rift-sawn. Here, you can see them on a log. Why is it important? Well, it's important both visually and in terms of wood movement. Visually, we might choose quarter-sawn boards if we wish to display the beautiful medullary rays. Woods, like oak, have medullary rays that are visible as flecks on quarter-sawn boards. Medullary rays move nutrient across a tree's width. This coda would probably be called quarter-sawn, but we only see that fleck on the face that is at 90 degrees to the growth ring. So still have lovely sheen, and we see the little dots of the medullary rays, but it's only when it's planed and perfectly in line with those rays, the way they're lying, that we see them come out in the face. Some woods like ash don't have the visible rays, so the faces of quarter-sawn and rift-sawn woods are very similar. And in the case of chair legs, we might want rift-sawn wood because all four faces will look very similar. In terms of movement, wood expands and contracts as it takes on or loses water following the seasonal changes in humidity. But it doesn't do this evenly. Wood doesn't really change in length up or down the tree, but it can move 2 to 8% even in both the radial direction from the inside to the outside of the log and in the tangential direction along the growth rings. But the tangential change is roughly twice the radial change. Unless the log was huge, a flat-sawn board will mostly look like this, which means the combination of movement will result in bowing cupping. If the board is quarter-sawn, the movement should mostly be horizontal and vertical and not really change the shape of the board. Thus, a tabletop made from quarter-sawn timber should stay flat across the individual boards and across the whole table. But also we can choose between the cathedral look of flat-sawn versus the linear and consistent look of rift or quarter-sawn. And when you have a table or a cabinet made by a furniture maker, one of the big differences you'll find from most mass-produced furniture is that we will be able to use wider boards rather than a whole lot of narrow boards and often randomly arranged with a mixture of linear and cathedral. But we will spend time choosing boards for consistent cut and balancing the variations across the whole piece. The overall effect will be one of balance and an obviously handcrafted look.